My brother-in-law's reunion with his ex didn't just bring drama. It unleashed a family catastrophe so immense I had to uninvite him from Thanksgiving to save our sanity. I'm honestly worn out and trying to figure out if I handled this wrong. My husband, 32M, and I, 33F, were planning a quiet Thanksgiving this year. It was supposed to just be us and our two young children at home. Nothing big, nothing dramatic. My husband is the middle child of three. A couple of weeks ago, his sister, let's call her SIL, 29, mentioned she didn't have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving, so I invited her. There was no ulterior motive, just trying to make sure she wasn't alone. Then earlier today, we invited my father-in-law Dad because we found out his wife would be out of town. Again, it wasn't planned. It was just one of those, hey, you're welcome to join us if you want things. Here's where it gets messy. My brother-in-law Bill, 34, recently got back together with his ex GF, 33, after almost 3 years apart. Their breakup back then was extremely messy. DVRO court orders on both sides, custody issues, and all kinds of fallout. It affected everyone in the family in a very traumatic way. GF and SIL do not get along at all. They have a long history of issues and are just generally nasty to each other. When BIL got back together with GF, SIL actually asked for space from him because she couldn't handle being around that situation again. And I don't blame her. Since BIL and GF are well aware of the tricky dynamic, my husband and I just assumed that they would spend Thanksgiving together. It honestly didn't even cross my mind to invite BIL, especially because inviting him without inviting her would have caused a whole different kind of problem. SIL and GF cannot be in the same room. There's no scenario where that goes smoothly. Anyway, GF found out SIL and Dad were coming over and she went nuclear on me for not inviting BIL. She told me it was rude, exclusionary, and like we were sending some kind of message or choosing sides. She said she wasn't being passive-aggressive, she absolutely was, and she even said that she could be off the mark, but in the conversation that followed, it was apparent she had already decided what our intentions were. I explained that SIL was invited weeks ago, Dad was invited literally just today, and we genuinely just assumed logically that BIL had his own plans with her and the kids. She didn't accept that and stuck to her version of events. Nothing was meant to exclude him, and honestly, I felt like inviting him without her would have been just as disrespectful in a different way. Not to mention, SIL asked for space, so it would have been disrespectful to her as well. So now I'm sitting here feeling upset and discouraged. I love BIL and I would never intentionally leave him out, but this family is so fractured that no matter what I do, someone seems to get hurt. Ada for not inviting him when we truly thought he had plans, and when inviting him either with or without his girlfriend probably would have created even more problems. When a tsunami of dysfunction hits, is prioritizing your own family's peace over extended family obligation a selfish act or a necessary boundary?